Hi, it's Faith Wilson from Faith Wilson Realty Group. I'm here today to talk about marketing and what we do that sets us apart. It starts with viewpoint. We don't list your home, we market your home. Each property receives a custom marketing program, and that's really designed to make sure we get the most relevant eyes to view that property. Part of our approach is understanding the cross-cultural significance in our Vancouver market and really having an understanding of what that means. When we come in, and I'm looking at a home for my sellers and we're putting it to market, we want to identify if there's anything that's going to, pull that level of engagement down. For example, paint, or room needs a bit of staging so they can identify what that room is. Those are the things we're going to be talking to the seller about, that hey, we should probably do these things because we want the level of engagement with that buyer to stay here. And then there may be other things that I call them objections, we've all heard that word, where there may be things that a buyer may go, oh, I'm not sure about this or that are not things that the seller has control over particularly, but we want to know what those objections are. So we try to identify those up front so that we're prepared when a buyer comes in, that we can talk about them logically and sensibly to get the buyer past that objection to still stay really strongly engaged in that property. And there's an art to showing and selling. You want that buyer to be the one that's getting engaged, and you want to step in when you need to help them with answers or give them some insight into what this picture looks like for them. Then there's the whole aspect behind the, digital marketing, social media, print media. That's another part of the whole marketing package. And another very important aspect of that, of course, is our strategic partner, who is Hartfield & Associates, and they are a full-service advertising and marketing company. One of the advantages of having a boutique agency like Faith Wilson Group with this full-service ad agency is that we can quantify what kind of viewings we're getting on our properties. For example, YouTube is one. We can say one of the homes I had recently, we had 170,000 viewings of our website that we created for that property through YouTube. That's huge, and it's nice to be able to tell our seller that, hey, these are where all the viewings came from, July, Westside, luxury homes, luxury real estate, and what those numbers actually looked like. And we can do that because we have the ad agency and because we are this boutique agency. Another unique differentiator about Faith Wilson Group is our great team. Because things are so advanced now and so much more sophisticated, I don't think anyone in this business can do everything on their own, quote unquote. With Faith Wilson Group as a team, yes, we have that great advertising agency. They just do a wonderful job for us. Within our nucleus, we have really, really fantastic people that do a great job of their specific role. We are a group, a collective group that work together to move our clients' lives forward in the way that they see happen, and obviously we're going to advise them as we go along. We give them the full picture, they make the final decisions. Our sales reps, our buyer agents, work with our clients on that particular part of the buying process. So, for example, while I may be out showing and selling their home, our buyer agent is walking them through the buyer process. So they get full service. It's very clear on what is happening, and this way there's no missteps, there's no miscommunication. Everything is very clear for the person that we're acting for. Our approach is more thorough, more committed, more in-depth, and more complete, and regardless of price point. What I've discovered in my 20 years in this business is that it really comes down to the relationships that you build. And with the relationships, you need the background, you need the good marketing, you need to be detail-oriented, you really have to have their best interests at heart. And for the last 2 years, we've been the top listing and selling agent on Vancouver's Westside. And I'm very appreciative of that because I think that means we're doing a good job.